And coming up, it'll be no holds barred between NFC North rivals. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. And it's all just ahead on Madden NFL 25.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here in the booth. Carter, these are a couple of teams that struggled a year ago, finished out of the playoffs. They were under 500. That's what you love about the NFL. A new season brings renewed optimism.
Absolutely, and really, Mike, a lot of new faces at critical places. I mean, there is a lot of new pieces to the puzzle here, both coaching staff and the roster of players. They believe last year is over. They do not think there is any correlation between the squad they're planning to put on the field today and that one that we saw really go through some growing pains and struggles just a year ago.
To return, it's Brandon Powell. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the number 3 overall pick back in the 2018 draft. Out of USC, it's Sam Darnold.
I don't know about you, Mike, but my biggest takeaway from our meeting with him was just how important it is that they get off to a fast start. He made it very clear. They wanted to put their opponent on their heels right from the jump. So I think early in this game, they're going to come out swinging right from their opening whistle.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Here's Jones. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
That's on the big man, Cam Robinson. On the give, it's Jones. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. Here's a 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He's still on his feet, and he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Now the try for an extra point. It's up and through. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. DeAndre Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bears come out with their quarterback, Caleb Williams. All of Chicago hoping this is the man who can finally answer that long search for a franchise quarterback for the Bears. Won the Heisman. He's the #1 overall pick in this past year's draft.
There's a lot to like about this young quarterback, and of course we're going to have to wait and see. Can he take advantage of this opportunity in front of him? But he has not been shy. He says, I know I can play at this level. I know that I can lead an NFL franchise, and we're going to get a shot to see it here, and I'm excited to see what he can do. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
Let's go now.
Another run here. Another run by Swift. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. Here's 3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Keenan Allen on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. Darnold to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll take this up, working towards the 1st down mark. He gets 5, but is just a little short of the 1st down. 3rd and a yard. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially in these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he's going to pick up the Vikings' 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Good blocking to the 15. And they are not going to catch up. He's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start on the ground with Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just... It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st first and second down, Mike, living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. He'll get rid of it and complete it. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. A run, it's Jones, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Here comes the screen to Jones. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now a 3rd and 2. Darnold. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It'll be a Vikings first down. Darnold to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through 1. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. On the handoff, Jones. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane. Kevin O'Connell made the decision, and he will throw the red challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right, but it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine. So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. Oh, making defenders look silly out there on his way into the end zone. Aaron Jones, touchdown Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
On the return, it's Tyler Scott. Oh, he's got... Now, on the return, he has lost the football. And the defense has it. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours. And right now, it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their own way.
He is in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Vikings are able to extend the advantage to 28.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to Odunze. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. On the bootleg, it's Williams. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And he's going to lose yardage on this return. Tried to retreat, but is covered up. McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. He'll find his tight end, Josh Oliver. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down. They'll put Addison in motion. Now the first carry for Cam Akers. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Open man downfield. It's Addison. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. They'll run here with Akers. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Running is Akers. And he's into the end zone. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Minnesota.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's first and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. He'll dodge one would-be tackle and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Swift, and he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears 1st down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there. 2nd and 11. They will run it over center with Swift. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. And it sets up 3rd down. To throw, it's Williams. Now a screen set up for Johnson. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Here's Akers. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection. And they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Well, they have not been shy about looking his way in the 1st half. Already 7 catches, and we've yet to hit halftime. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That's a 2nd charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down.
Let's go now.
To the air once more is McCarthy. That is caught to the goal line and in. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Vikings stretch things out even further. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing is Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Here's Williams now to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Komet. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is...
Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Santos for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears cut into the lead a little bit. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what he told us, Mike? He said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different animal now doing this in the NFL. We think we can make him force some bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the first half, that's exactly what they've done.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. We'll get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. That's quickly into the hands of Odunze on the RPO. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. On the give, here's Swift. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Ivan Pace. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans and his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
On the ground, it's Akers. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close. On 1st down, here's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain. Come on now, that's just unfair. You're asking them to stop a fullback cold. All he needed was a couple inches to pick up the 1st down. Mike, I think if they run that play 10 different times.
And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Minnesota. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. So, a couple of 1st downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll go play action here with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angled throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome?
And he's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago.
Think back to the spring, Mike. We all watched the highlights of this guy's pro day, and you always question, why do they make these quarterbacks just rear back and throw it as far as they can? How often are they really going to do that? Well, when they do, like we saw here, it is a thing of beauty. He put that big arm on display with that last pass, and it winds up going for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Akers. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It was set up 2nd down. Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Following the penalty, they'll run it, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. That's taken in. And he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Up the middle they go. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's into the end zone yet again. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Vikings 55, Bears 24. John Parker.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Scott now on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. On 1st down, it's Swift. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. Williams to throw on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
Toss right side to the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. A run here with Swift. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3.
third down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got his man. Allen with the connection.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need.
A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive.
Third and long. McCarthy from the gun here on third down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson on that one. And that'll set up fourth down. Romo's Kings will extend their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Scott now on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Swift trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 22-yard line.
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. A tough spot here. Third and long.
Let's go.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Will. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force fourth down. The Bears sending out their punt team as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. He'll come to the line now on second and 2. Now McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Third and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
What's the old saying, Mike? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And at this point, there's just really no reason to not just continue to target him. He's been running free all game long, and you can see the numbers. They bear that out. It's evident right from the start that they were going to...
And he's got another one. Cam Akers. Touchdown, Minnesota. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second half. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's second and 9. Throwing is Williams. He'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a first down. Now Williams. Here's a screen taken in by Swift. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, second and a yard. He'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That is caught downfield by Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Rome Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. This drive will start on the ground. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Here's a second and 9.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now fourth down. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. He's got his tight end, Hawkinson. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line.
This is one of those plays, Mike, where just everything aligns. It's the right play call, the right target, an accurate ball, and then a lot of room to run after the catch. So if they can continue to find these matchups and these holes in the secondary with this...
And he will score again. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The extra point by Romo is good. And the Vikings add on to their already sizable lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Carter on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. This pass caught right side. It's Allen. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll go play action here with Williams. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
There's really no other way to put it, Mike. This has just been a rough outing for the young rookie quarterback. And I think everyone understands going into these games, there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be learning moments that these guys are going to gain that they can only gain through experience. The problem is, it's really hard to have positive learning experiences when you throw 3 picks. He's got to see the field better. He's got to anticipate better. And ultimately, he just needs to play better for his offense to have a chance.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
They'll run here with Akers. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. On 3rd and a yard, it's McCarthy. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
First down, Vikings.
Running is Akers. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Let's go. Let's go.
On play action, here's Jefferson on the right side. And with that last catch, some rare air, 300-plus receiving yards in a single game. And the all-time record is 336, so stay tuned. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Second and 11. To throw is McCarthy. This pass, right side, going to be caught by Addison. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Vikings.
Go!
Off the bootleg, it's McCarthy. This is caught at the 2. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. to the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Ready up. Ready.
To throw once more, here's McCarthy. They'll set up the screen here to Akers. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. Here we go. One final play. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play.
Yeah, Mike, I'm not sure how popular this move is going to be on the other sideline. And listen, I understand in the huddle sometimes kind of players take it upon themselves to do things like this, but the call there has to be take a knee, move on, shake hands, and go to the locker room. But not in this case.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance.